This is a Fatal 4 podcast.
I even think he knows what he's going to do. He's in the position to do it.
Acting on
Oh, man. I don't think he got all of what he wanted.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Didn't Get All of It. This week on the show, the Forbidden Door is once again not forbidden at all. And WWE's PLE programming has fast-tracked itself to happening now. So we're going to get into all of that. First, I'm Paul Griffin. Joining me is the rest of the Fatal 4, probably for the first time and last time in a long time, because we're all missing shows in the next few weeks. First is B-Rob.
I am here for limited time only.
Also here for limited time only, Cody.
That's right. Get me while I'm hot.
And here all the time is Noah.
I've got good news, everyone. I have something nice to say about Omos.
Yeah!
And that is that he is the winner of the Triple Mania number 33 Battle Royal. So good for Omos.
Which had 14 people in it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
15, 14.
13 and a half.
But it was one of those Battle Royals where people got to count.
I think it was like
That's always
13 and a quarter. That guy is tiny.
He's very small.
3'3".
Isn't that like a Wendy's meal or something? 3 for 3?
That's 4 for 4. Anyway,
Not
I
in
got
this
the
economy.
joke. Hi-oh.
Speaking of 3 for 3, you can get $3 access to the Discord.
Hey, you did it.
Mm-hmm.
He
If you
did
go
it.
if you go to patreon.com/fatal4pod or just fatal4pod.com, you can support the show, give us $3. It's not that much money at all. You can join us in the Discord to help us pay for all the things that go into this show and have a good time with us in the chat, and you get ad-free episodes. And I think for $5 you get bonus content when that comes out. There's some video content coming out like this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Head on over to fatal4pod.com, sign up for all the things, sign up for subscribe to all the podcasts, not just us, but definitely us. Didn't Get All of It Japan. Excellent show you got going over there, B-Rob.
Appreciate you.
Squared Circle Strafe. Excellent show you got going over there, Noah.
Yeah, I put out another episode.
Some people don't even know it.
Yeah.
I'm in the Discord and they're like, I wish Noah was doing a podcast. And we're all like, you dummy. He is doing podcast.
Refresh that feed. It's there.
Yeah. And of course,
Yeah,
Ultimo Dragon Ball, my new favorite podcast about a thing I've never watched and won't watch.
Yo, I was waiting on you to bring that one up. I am legit having a good time with that podcast.
It's so good. I don't need to watch this shit to listen to it and enjoy it.
It's like I've seen all the stuff that they're talking about, but like to hear it through their lens and everything is pretty. It's fucking.
Especially Kaz's fresh
Yeah,
lens.
yeah. Kaz never watched any Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball or anything ever. So it's pretty cool.
Cody, what's your podcast?
It's this one. It's called Didn't Get All of It.
Yeah, mine too.
It's pretty good.
I'm surprised.
I like it.
Like legit. I'm surprised Cody is not taking advantage of our dormant fucking Twitch channel and doing like live streams when he goes out thrifting and concerts and festivals and shit like that.
I don't know how to
That
do
would be
that.
cool.
That would be
You can
cool.
live
I don't
stream
know
from
how to-
Patreon now. You could go like thrifting with Cody.
Yeah,
I don't know how to do that. I don't have the
Hey,
technology.
Cody,
I can't
can
even
we go
log into the
thrift
Discord.
shopping?
Cody, you have someone that lives with you that can help you with technology. Much like how I do with my parents. She can help you too.
I don't know how to access the Discord, so for all you subscribers that give us $3 a month to access the Discord, just know that those $3, it's $1 for each host except me, because I don't know how to access it. So
If you ever figure it out, it's going to be $4 a month.
And you know what's funny? He bullshitting. He knows enough because when that CM Punk match happened, this motherfucker found a way to get in the Discord so he could put it in the goddamn match of the year category.
because I knew
Yeah.
that you suckers were gonna.
Certain things are important.
Join the Discord.
Yeah, we like the Discord. And guess what? Later in the show, we'll be taking questions from the Discord. So if you got questions, that's how you can ask us.
Or you can go to
How about
Facebook. No,
I'm not doing that. No one should go to the Facebook. And based on the posts I've added there in the last week, no one goes to the Facebook.
I do.
I think that's why they stopped, is because you keep posting shit.
Well, shit, nobody else posts nothing, so somebody got to do it.
You don't got to be posting the best moves of TNA Wrestling 2007.
Yeah, it's wrestling. It's a wrestling thing.
Why
wouldn't I post wrestling?
It's too much wrestling.
Yeah. Shout outs to John, though. Not Discord John, the other John.
Yeah, I wish he had $3.
Yeah, I might comp him. I'm going to give him $3 of my dollars.
No, we can't comp anybody. No comps.
No, I'm talking about for me. I'll do it from my pocket. I like that John that much.
That might be acceptable. We'll discuss this on during the break.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna DM him right now. Go ahead, continue.
Speaking of too much wrestling, there wasn't too much this week.
Well,
not a whole lot happened. There was a lot of content,
yeah,
but not a whole lot happening.
Yeah.
So we won't be getting into all of it. That's kind of the theme of the show. But I guess we can probably kick it off with some news.
Nudes.
There's some news.
Nudes.
I know B-Rob's excited to talk about this.
I'm excited about it.
I have takes. As soon as you belt it out, I'll give you the insight.
All right. Well, according to Dave Meltzer, Chris Jericho's contract with AEW is up at the end of the year. And there's been lots and lots of talk about WWE.
From Dave Meltzer.
Who gets his information from? Chris Jericho.
But I've seen other sources that are saying that people in WWE are interested in bringing Jericho in. There's talks of a Rumble appearance. How do we feel about that in what will be 2026?
So
Chris Jericho.
So I'll save mine for last. Everyone go around.
I fantasy booked it myself yesterday.
Ooh, I want to hear about your fantasies.
I think, first of all, if the AEW were to lose him, this is great news for them. For their sake, they need to
Move on.
shed some of the old weight and prioritize their people, which they seem to be doing, which is good.
Especially because he's had go away heat for 2 years.
Right. And I don't think he would have that in a WWE run for a year or two. I think, I don't know. Every time he's been there, it hasn't been dreadful. It's been fine. So yeah, I don't know, give him a retirement run there. Let him hit the code breaker on some people and maybe work a cool program with, I don't know, Dominic Mysterio. Definitely not AJ Styles though. Do not let them team up. Do not let them feud. I never need to see that again. I don't know. I think you do the Hall of Fame shit and you call it a day.
Yeah, I agree. I think it is important to state here that Chris Jericho was monumental in AEW's
Existence.
start. Yeah, existence
Yes.
start. Without him, I don't think they would have gotten the TV deals that they got. I don't think they would have been taken quite as seriously right off the bat. And he did some really cool stuff there, but it's run its course. And I think both parties are better off moving on. So the only logical thing for him to do is, come back, get the Royal Rumble pop. Like you said, Hall of Fame for sure. And give him one last run. I think a Dominic Mysterio program would be cool. I wouldn't mind a quick little Gunther match. I just, to your AJ Styles point, I don't want to see him. I don't want him with Kevin Owens. I don't want him with Randy Orton. I don't want him, just do some new, fresh stuff that we haven't gotten and let him ride off into the sunset.
I think that they should send him to TNA because I bet you he wants to steal Joe Hendry's gimmick so bad.
Well, the good news is Joe Hendry is not there anymore, from my understanding.
Is he not?
I don't know. He might still be there a little bit.
Where is he?
My understanding is he's like full-time NXT now based on stuff he's been telling people. If that hasn't happened yet, it's about to.
Well, then where is he?
No one has said his name in a whole week. But also, they're too busy building up their garbage-looking pay-per-view that we won't be talking about. That, why would you put him on TV if you're going to be putting this thing out that he's not on?
He'll be there.
B-Rob, give us your take before I tell you my amazing fantasy booking for this.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Return.
Go ahead. Oh, you already gave. Yeah. I echo the sentiment that you all have. I agree 100% with everything that you all have said. If anything, if this is, like Cody said, the separation from him and AEW, I welcome this move to WWE. Let's be honest, he belongs there. Just based on, his tenure and everything that he's done in his career, he's a WWE guy through and through, despite all the cool things that he has done in wrestling. If he comes over and, just to echo what you've all said already, I would, for the love of God, want it to be the end. Just let him do his retirement tour, put him in the Hall of Fame. He does deserve it. I will not deny that. He does deserve it for the career and the time that he's put in. And get the fuck on. Leave. Get off my goddamn television as an active in-ring competitor. Hell, you could be a manager. You could do commentary. You could be a coach. You could be a producer. Just get the fuck out of the ring as an active competitor.
Pretty coach please. On LFG.
He could do that. I wouldn't have not one problem with that. Just get the fuck out of the ring. Please. So yes, I am down with this 100% if it's true. That would be my circumstances for him to do it. Get away from AEW, do a retirement tour, Hall of Fame, go the fuck home. That's all I want.
Put it past.
So, couple that with the Hardys. Do the same for them. Bring their ass over, do the retirement tour, Hall of Fame, get them the fuck out of there. Because if you cap them down, you lock them down in fucking WWE, yeah, they might do some AAA stuff. Yeah, they might do some TNA stuff. But, I mean, they're in TNA. But, like, ultimately, they ain't going to go nowhere else and pollute anybody else. And they can get the fuck on also. Go with Jericho. All in the same bus. Go away.
I like that B-Rob wants all of his favorites to return. I wouldn't put it past Chris Jericho to be leaking this to Dave Meltzer in hopes of getting a better deal with AEW. That's totally in line with historically what I recall of his behavior.
Or anybody.
Whether it works or not. Schedule. Whether it works or not is another story. That being said, I think one of the coolest things you could do is, unless you do it like right away in the Rumble, you wait, several entries, and then I would not let the music be the surprise.
The countdown?
I would change, because you're going to have all the people doing the countdown. You're going to have the generic countdown on the screen.
Yeah.
I would have like the countdown glitch into like the countdown to the Millennium Countdown. So people just pop while the countdown is happening rather than the music playing.
Mm-hmm.
And then play the music and have him come out there and do whatever the fuck he does.
But here's the question. Does he have Break the Walls down, or does he use Judas?
Yes.
I absolutely
fuck hell no.
No.
Fuck
Not
no.
a fucking chance does Fozzy get played.
Hell no. If anything, it would be one of their minor goofy ass low tier fucking PLEs. They might be sponsored by Fozzy fucking, the soundtrack for this fucking PLE is Fozzy.
They could get a theme song if, a popular artist isn't available.
Let's just say, I don't think they'd waste their time.
Not a fucking chance. Do you get the Painmaker or do you get Fozzy?
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm going to regret saying that. We're going to get the Painmaker versus CM Punk.
You know what? I was about to say my only circumstances for the Painmaker would be the Painmaker versus the fucking Demon or some goofy shit like that.
It might happen.
Ooh! The Painmaker versus Mr. Iguana.
Fuck.
I don't want any of this.
No.
If he's gonna be there and he's gonna be subject to my whim, he's gonna do all the stupid, goofy ass shit that I want. God damn it!
I'm trying to imagine like the scenario of changing the countdown without changing the sounds or anything, just to like the video. That's a completely new return style that they haven't done, and it only works for Chris Jericho.
The only other time that it's worked to, I mean, it's not to the extent that you're talking about, but the only time that they've done something cool with a countdown is a fucking Ty Dillinger with the 10.
Yeah, the one time he was Ben 10.
Yeah, the one time.
Yeah.
So I like that.
It's unanimous. We all want Chris Jericho back
in WWE. Yes.
What a
so
weird
he can
thing.
retire.
Isn't he like skinny as hell now too?
Sure.
I think he lost a ton of weight while he's been out. Probably.
Yeah. Sure. He's like CM Punk. He's a skinny fat ass.
Jericho Zempic.
Jericho Zempic.
That's a show title. Put that down.
Could be. We might say something funnier. Stick around. Don't leave
God,
just
I
yet.
hope
We might
so.
get funnier.
I mean, you
might
said
get funny.
Yeah, you said he's losing weight, but isn't somebody about to start putting on weight?
We'll save that for the Raw talk.
Oh, it was in the news.
Kind of.
Well, something that's getting bigger is the PLE calendar. Big news dropping this week that ESPN deal is coming to fruition a little sooner than expected, because starting in September, the inaugural WWE Wresltepalooza will air exclusively on ESPN.
Yeah, it's starting September. Yeah.
September 20th.
Yeah.
And as well as Crown Jewel and Survivor Series, the rest of the PLEs for this year will be going directly to the ESPN platform. Pat McAfee will be back because this event is taking place in Indianapolis, Indiana, and it is going to be headlined by Brock Lesnar versus John Cena.
Oh, is that confirmed?
Well, it's confirmed that John Cena is main eventing against someone that he has not wrestled in over a decade. That is confirmed.
Chris Jericho.
And
no, it's probably not.
that was like in the press release, but I mean,
that's dumb.
I think it's pretty safe to say that, yeah, the Brock match is happening here.
But yeah, you don't think they didn't get Zack Ryder to come back?
That would be cool.
No, what?
Yeah, it would.
This is interesting because the other aspect of this is that the event is taking place on September 20th, which is that a Saturday or a Sunday? That is a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And
which is
also the date of AEW All Out. Absolutely.
I thought we talked about this already. Didn't we talk about it like 2 weeks ago? Like, this is not that big of a deal, but everyone's going to make it one.
Kind of. Like, there were rumors about this, and now it's been confirmed.
Substantiated.
So, this is interesting because, first of all, I hate the name. I understand it was like an old ECW name.
I like the name. I think it's great.
Yeah, then it's kind of like the music festival, Lollapalooza or whatever the fuck.
Lollapalooza.
There you go.
But here's my issue with it is it combined this with the counter programming aspect. It feels very AEW coded because AEW has All In and they have All Out. Now WWE has WrestleMania and Wresltepalooza. And I don't know. I don't like the name.
And Triple Mania.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We love
Too many manias, too many wrestles. Bad name. Also, the logo is like a buzzsaw or something.
Yeah, it's cool.
But like,
bring back to Jiri.
What? But like, I don't get it. I don't know. I just don't.
You're nitpicking. If you want to talk about logos, we can talk about the Cracker Barrel logo.
It's fine.
Got some fucking thoughts on that dog shit. It's not fine at all. What are you talking about?
I don't go there for the logo. I go there for the food.
I don't go there at all, but that logo sucks.
Yeah. So who's nitpicking now, motherfucker?
I'm not nitpicking. It's the same problem with every other modern logo that exists. It takes all the joy and fun out of what they used to look like, so you can be a generic modern brand, sticking on a gray rectangle and call it a fast food restaurant. They all look the same now. It sucks.
I just want the food.
I like Great Balls of Fire. They should bring that back.
Great big.
That was Vince McMahon coded for sure. What a weird time.
Yeah.
Make that a Saudi show.
Samoa Joe and Brock was good on that show, though.
Yeah, it was. It should have been the time that Samoa Joe was WWE champion.
Yeah.
He should have beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Now he's got to be Mr. Twisted Metal.
Yeah, I would rather he do that now. So he can keep doing that. Also, King Shark.
The interesting part of this is I think we all thought the ESPN stuff was starting next year, but the story is that after Clash of Paris, they fulfilled their commitments to Peacock, so they're just moving to ESPN right now.
Yeah. And I guess that kind of goes into the next part of the story is that with that, Peacock is getting exclusive rights to Saturday night's main event, meaning it won't even be simulcasted on NBC anymore. And it's been confirmed that John Cena's final match will take place on Saturday night's main event live on Peacock, December 13th.
I wouldn't be shocked if the NBC stuff, I wonder if they work that out, because that seems like something they would want to have. All parties would want that.
Yeah, it's also weird because, on one hand, I kind of would be glad if John Cena's final match is not on network television, because, I hated the commercials during Gunther and Goldberg, for example. And if it can just be on Peacock and not have to worry about being cut off or cut short, then I'm happy about that. But you're right. It's weird that all parties involved would not want as many eyes as possible on what is surely going to be a huge deal, John Cena's final match.
It's interesting. So I guess Saturday night's main event almost feels like a PLE at this point, if it's going to live on a Peacock. So It's a lot of content.
Yeah. And then they just making deal after deal after deal. They rationing off just pieces of their company so they can maximize their profit. I mean, they got for whatever it's worth, they got the Evolve deal with Tubi. So that's a portion of their content and product that they're getting extra money from just by selling their IP and everything to Tubi. They broke off and they got a piece over here on Peacock. They broke off. They got shit. They make their monetization stuff with YouTube or whatever. So they're just kind of rationing small pieces of their brand off to generate more revenue and shit, on top of the high ass ticket prices, on top of the high ass merch and shipping costs. They're just trying to recoup all that money that they spent on this bullshit.
Cable's back, everybody.
I said it last time. I legit looked into traditional cable packages just to see. Because if you get direct
cheaper.
Yeah, because if you get DirecTV, they throw in Netflix and another streaming service for free. So
that's weird. Because the Hulu live TV streaming comes the bundle comes with ESPN and all that shit. So
I don't know how that's going to change, because I know what.
I think you're safe there. You have that.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see.
I just wish that it had the part of cable where you could just turn it on and stuff was already happening, where you didn't have to choose what to watch. You know what I mean?
Oh, you want Justin TV?
Hulu Live TV does that. You can just put it on and stuff's there.
A lot of things do that, Noah.
Yeah, just watch TV.
I need cable for that.
I do like I don't want to choose, I just want noise aspect of cable and live TV. And I hate that people are like, no, I want to pick. I want to watch streamer. I want to watch someone play game or talk or reaction videos. That weird shit is killing all the good content.
Yeah, Axe Ryback.
No. I won't be talking to him or watching him as much as Noah wants us to after these shows every week.
He's too busy reviewing cheeseburgers. And that weird purple sauce that comes with the Wednesday Wendy's meal.
Yeah, if I could, can I peel the curtain back a little bit here?
Yes.
So sometimes when we're done recording, Paul will be working very hard on editing the show, and Noah will live stream us YouTube
the
videos.
most recent,
including Rybacks, mukbangs, and it's something I look forward to every week. Honestly, it's very nice. It's very relaxing. It puts me in a sleepy mood to go to sleep after we record.
Great way to sneak out.
His videos will make you sleepy because he does not edit them. So it's just like unedited footage of him like dropping his sandwich or just like not like being confused by a condiment and not really knowing what to say about it. It's very good.
Yeah.
But like it's weird. I don't really like seeking out Ryback content on my own. I only like it when Noah shows it to me.
I'm glad I can provide that service.
This is a new Patreon tier. You're gonna let Noah curate videos for us to watch.
Or like that one time you just played a whole bunch of old commercials.
Yeah.
That's my kind of shit. We should do that more often.
Average for me. Like that when I'm at work, I usually have a Twitch channel that just shows old commercials up as like noise.
Yeah, we introduced Noah to the WWE 7-Eleven commercial just a little while ago.
Yeah.
Crazy
Rey
that you
Mysterio
missed
wanted
that.
to make sure you had a straw.
Speaking of stuff that airs during Raw and SmackDown every week, nonstop, relentlessly, do you guys want to talk about Raw and or Smack? None of us watched SmackDown, right?
I did not.
Okay.
Genuinely trying to remember.
I feel like if something happened, we would have heard about it.
Yeah, but like if a tree falls in a forest. Oh, that's right. Wait, SmackDown was in Boston. And I decided
You live
not to-
there.
Yeah, I do. And I decided not to go because I looked at the advertised card and saw that like Randy Orton was like the only name that they were advertising. There was not going to be Cena. There was no CM Punk. There's no Cody Rhodes. Like
Assume LA Knight was there.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't work on SmackDown anymore.
Does he not?
I don't think so.
Oh.
No, they traded him for Sammy.
He's in
Yeah.
like the main event Raw program. Yeah. So this looked like shit. So I just didn't go. And tickets were like $100 for balcony, and I was like, that's insane.
It's too much.
So, no. Bad
Tickets are
bloodline
crazy,
stuff. Sami Zayn's over there fighting Solo Sikoa for some reason.
Painful stuff.
Oh, right. That's why I don't watch SmackDown because
You people all were like, "Oh, we hope Karrion Kross is gone for good." Look what you got in exchange. You get Sammy in the fucking bloodline again. Yeah, I'm looking at these spoilers. Oh, I forgot Drew McIntyre and Cody's a program now. That's fine.
Yeah. Are they wrestling in Paris or at
I think so.
Wresltepalooza?
I think it's Paris. Do they have Clash at Paris matches yet?
It's 10 days away, and no, I don't think so. I think it's the 4-way and Cena and Logan Paul. I think Cody and McIntyre is being saved for Wrestlepalooza.
That's insane.
Because I think Cody's filming Street Fighter right now.
That's right. I saw the shadow of the Guile silhouette. I think that's
gonna
Guile.
be a goofy ass movie. I'm gonna watch it though.
But yeah.
You watch everything, Bureau.
Can't help it. I'm sorry.
You know what he hasn't watched that we all have extra copies of now?
I ain't watching that shit.
We could all send B-Rob a DVD copy of Friendship that he would have to keep because he would never throw a DVD away.
Yeah,
True.
I would. Yeah, I would.
Okay, but you wouldn't throw away 3 DVDs.
I would definitely those. Like I said, since Cody doesn't want to utilize the Twitch, I will resurrect that motherfucker and goddamn send those CDs over here. I'll show you what I do.
They're not CDs, they're Blu-rays, and you should watch at least one of them.
Yeah, I'll watch that bitch burn.
Okay, but then you should watch the other one on your TV or computer.
That's okay.
Well, let's talk about Raw because Last week we talked about the Naomi stuff. And at the end of the day, it was very much she should relinquish the title, which she did this week.
Yeah, we were all right. And
well, y'all talk about other ways. Yeah, I think y'all wheeled his semen into her womb to get her out of here.
Yes.
What a weird prayer circle that was, wasn't it, guys?
Weird way to say that.
Yeah, I guess Big Jimmy Uso did not proceed with condom.
Yeah, big jizz.
Because Naomi's pregnant.
It's crazy how over he's about to be because he fucks.
Yeah. I did like how they handled this, though.
I kind of didn't, but go ahead.
Really? Okay. Well, because, right, like, oftentimes something, whether it's an injury or a pregnancy or something that results in a character having to be off TV for a long time and they have a title, they have to relinquish the title. Oftentimes, even if they're a heel, they go out there, they get the sympathy from the crowd, they get cheered, they say, thank you, I'll be back. And it's just kind of, they drop the entire act. And while like that's probably genuine and maybe what the performer wants at times, I appreciated and thought it was a breath of fresh air that she stuck to her character. Like, she got emotional, obviously, and enjoyed the chants from the crowd, but she was still very much the Naomi character. Told Adam Pearce to get the hell out of her ring, said that like all the heifers in the back need to, wait till she gets back and she's going to take her spot back. And I don't know, I just appreciated her sticking to the character because
I liked that part. What I didn't like was the coming up next, Naomi will be here, but first a preview of the podcast with Stephanie McMahon that she did with her boyfriend, where they reveal that there's going to be an announcement. No straight couple ever says we have an announcement that is not followed up with there is a baby.
Well, it's so funny if they were just like, we are getting a divorce.
I was just about to say that. I've seen that happen before.
Conscious uncoupling or something.
I agree that that was weird. It felt very much like it felt very much like Stephanie McMahon taking credit for the women's revolution type stuff. Like her being like, that's right, you heard it here first. I broke the news that Naomi's pregnant. It was very unnecessary. So you're right about that. I kind of forgot that happened. But I thought all the in-ring stuff was great.
You know what? It hurts me deep to my soul that she probably has more subscribers than we do, and her show is probably boring as hell.
Yeah.
All because she's got their backing.
Yeah, but she had Livvy Dunne on. All we have is Noah.
I think Noah's prettier than Livvy Dunne.
Mm-hmm.
But she does make Viore clothes look very nice and has got me to buy a lot of Viore clothes, and my butt doesn't look as good.
Also,
hang on. Also, what the fuck could Livvy Dunne possibly have to say to Stephanie McMahon?
I don't know. I've been meaning to listen to it.
Boring that podcast must be.
And
you should listen to it and review it on this show next week.
Okay, maybe I will.
Are you here next week? Let me check the calendar.
No, actually, I'm not. Spoilers.
That means you can review it on the 4th of September for my birthday.
Okay.
My birthday present is Cody has listened to Livvy Dunne talk to Stephanie McMahon about whatever she could possibly talk about. You know that 100% of our listeners right now are like, who the fuck is Livvy Dunne?
Mm-hmm.
Who is that?
No, you don't know who Livvy Dunne is?
I don't either.
I still don't know who she is. I just know that she's in the commercials for Viore clothes.
Okay, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what that is. Like, I don't even know the words.
It's expensive athleisure that also has really great clothes for men.
Okay, say the word one more time, slower.
Viore.
All right, slower.
Vuori.
No, make eye contact when you say it slowly.
Vouri.
Close enough. Google will correct you.
Nope, it was like, did you mean for clothes?
What?
Like the number. Oh, V, not F. I put an F. Okay. I've never heard of this. People are crazy.
It's great clothes.
Am I right, Bureau? Oh, there we go. There's Livvy Dunne. Who's got that on the screen?
I shared a photo of Livvy Dunne in a bathtub on a football field.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like an AI prompt.
It's on her Instagram.
Maybe that should be the show title: Livvy Dunne in a bathtub on a football field.
I
that'll help
please
our
put that down.
That'll help our SEOs.
As long as they're not making WWE music.
That's SEO's dollar sign.
Yes.
So that was Raw.
Yeah.
Riveting stuff.
They didn't really say what's going to happen with the world title, right? Like, where's Stephanie Vacour?
What irritated me the most, and this is now, we have now entered the segment where we complain about Raw. Where is she? Like, this person is wildly over as people have identified her as a star that they want to cheer, and she can't get booked on TV at all. Which makes no sense to me. Like, why isn't she just having, like, matches every week where she beats some fucking jobber?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where's Ivy Nile? What's she doing? Like, just give us a, like, Stephanie Vacour, Ivy Nile banger every couple weeks.
Do that. Call up, have an NXT girl come up and job to her. Like, she should be on TV every week in a showcase match like Penta was before they had anything for him to do. Just, killing time until it's time for that title match, which they said, I guess we'll find out next week what happens to her title match. And like, I guess we fucking will, because it should still be on the show, and she should still leave with the title. But also, this show's, like, painful.
You know what they should do? They should do a championship scramble match.
They should do it.
Just throw 5-6 ladies, Rhea, Io Sky, Asuka, Stephanie, whoever else. Just let them go out there, put on a banger, have Stephanie win.
I'm fine with that. I would love a scramble match just in general. But these Raw shows, like, and maybe painful is an exaggeration because we have all watched wrestling for a long time. There was a time where Raw was genuinely terrible. They're just kind of dull week to week.
It's kind of approaching that territory, honestly.
It's really hard to tell what happened on an episode from week to week.
It's not cringe TV like it was at one point where you're like,
right,
yikes, I hope nobody catches me watching this. That'd be embarrassing. It's just
boring.
Penta's shooting with the New Day, I guess. And Seth Rollins is doing a bad promo again and then closing the show out again. And it's unfortunately that's just going to continue because even after this 4-way title match, they got to get to Survivor Series where they do the team.
Yeah, Seth and his crew are starting to have the same problem that, the Bloodline had, which was closing out the show with shenanigans and making you go, oh boy, that match would have been cool if it didn't end in a way that wasn't satisfying.
I think what's different about that, though, is people wanted to see Roman, as wrong as that was. Seth is like the worst part of the stable.
I mean, this is just who Seth is, though. He's just like that guy.
No, but the problem is, it's like, he hasn't changed his character at all. Braun and Bronson have had a lot of character progression since joining the stable. Bronson Reed's doing the whole shoe thing with the shoe falla and stuff. Like, that's cool. That's different. Braun Breaker is coming into his own with, like, showing personality and, like, the way he's been cutting promos, and he's doing well. But honestly, Heyman and Rollins are just fucking boring. And the fact that Rollins is still doing the sing-alongs and wearing the silly outfits while these other two guys are looking like badasses wearing all black. Like, it's so bad.
But that's the thing. We identify that. We can bitch about that, but that's everybody else is eating that shit up, and that's the problem.
They shouldn't.
Wrestling fans are stupid, and they just like to
no
sing
shit.
along.
That's what I've been saying for the longest. Nobody listened to me.
I mean, B-Rob, you were upset that we weren't going to talk about Triple Mania, but like that's a prime example of wrestling fans are stupid. They desperately want Alberto Del Rio in that company.
Well, I didn't want to talk about that. I just wanted to talk about the cool shit I saw.
It's the exact same thing as like when Brock Lesnar returned. That crowd was not mad.
Yeah.
The internet, the people, the I don't like to say the internet as like an amoeba of consciousness, but like even the IWC doesn't make a lot of sense, but like the journalists on the internet and, the people, you're justified in not liking that Lesnar is there, but the general mass audience, they don't care. And they just want to sing Seth Rollins music. They want to watch Alberto Del Rio be around and Brock Lesnar. Like, it's just nothing to some people. And they got to scrap the Seth stuff. You can make make him mad that they're singing. Like, have him change his song to something. Get a fucking real band to make a theme for him, and have him mad when they sing his old song. At least make it something that's useful.
They won't do
Like that used to be such an easy heel heat magnet back in the day. Is like Kurt Angle hating the "You Suck" chants, and like people turning from babyface to heel, and like being annoyed by the chants and the sing-alongs and stuff. Like, it's so easy. Just have him like cover his ears and be like, "Shut up! Like, I'm sick of this. I'm moving on. Like, you people, blah blah blah." It's such a slam dunk, and instead they'd rather just status quo and not do anything unique.
Also, the Vision is a terrible name for a stable, and it will never be printed on T-shirts that people wear 10 years from now.
Yeah,
on purpose. Maybe like
ironically,
or like the losing Super Bowl shirt in Africa. There might be a lot of Vision shirts there.
Like, not gonna lie, I kind of really want to get a Core shirt.
That would be a choice.
So, like, I'm not too upset. I mean, I agree with everything that y'all saying, but I think Rollins is fine the way he is because, to what you both said, is the people around him are looking better because of that. You know, they stand out more. They get a little more eyes on them. Just like, oh, that's fucking cool what he's doing. This dude here, but whatever.
It's fine. I mean, it's annoying, but it's fine. There's worse things happening in the world.
Mm-hmm.
This world's so fucked up. The main event was a street fight with Jay and Braun. Braun lost, which I thought was refreshing. But fuck, this was boring.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't hate it. Like, it wasn't...
I didn't hate it. It was just like, wow, this should not be this slow and boring.
I just felt like the pacing was off. There were too many commercial breaks. But some cool stuff happened. I mean, Braun took a nasty fall on a shopping cart.
Yeah,
that didn't look that nasty.
Of the match.
It just sounded bad, but it looked fine.
Also, I did appreciate Jey Uso's New Jack look that he was representing in Philadelphia. Thought that was a nice touch.
Speaking of Philadelphia stuff, the Paul Heyman promo at the beginning of the show where he talked about ECW wrestlers, and he said the late great Tommy Dreamer who should be dead. Has he said anything about that? I'm not going to ever listen to fucking whatever his dumb podcast is with those losers, but I am curious
I have no
how
idea.
mad he was about that.
No, I don't know. That's your homework. If I got to go listen to Livvy Dunne,
I'm not doing that at all.
Stephanie
Never mind.
McMahon.
That's all right. We're just going to scrap it. No homework. No one has to do anything. The last thing I could possibly do is listen to Dave LaGreca and fucking Tommy Dreamer talk to each other.
Here's what annoyed me about the main event. I thought the match itself was fine, whatever. So earlier in the night, CM Punk approached LA Knight trying to convince him, and later Jey Uso, that the three of them need to stick together, even though they're opponents at Clash in Paris. That, you know, it's a numbers game with the Vision, and they got to stick together. LA Knight wanted nothing to do with it. And Punk was like, okay, whatever. So then come to the main event, and you know, Jey Uso's getting his ass kicked. It's a numbers game. Why is LA Knight the first person to come out? That doesn't make any fucking sense. CM Punk was the one that was trying to get this plan together to stick together. Why would he not come out to Jey Uso?
It's called edging. And you send out someone who's a little popular, and then you send out someone a little more popular, and then you send out someone who's really popular.
But like,
and then the whole crowd comes.
But it makes no sense. It goes completely against the story they were trying to tell.
Yeah, they should tell better stories. That's the whole fucking problem.
Punk should have come out, and then LA Knight should have eventually begrudgingly, I don't know how to say that word. Like, against his will, coming out.
Housel?
No. How do you say that word?
I think that CM Punk doesn't hate Seth Rollins enough. Considering the Drew McIntyre program and the amount of times they like murdered each other backstage, you'd think that CM Punk would be more mad at Seth. That maybe he would like run him over with a car or something. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else to say about WWE. Do you guys want to take a break, and then when we come back, we can talk about AEW Dynamite and the Forbidden Door that is wide open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creak. What's that I hear? I think that's the Forbidden Door. That's right, folks. We're going to talk about AEW Forbidden Door, as well as some of the other stuff that happened on AEW TV this week.
You're so cute.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Is he cuter than Livvy Dunne, though?
Yes, Noah's always the cutest in the room.
Wow.
He's just damn his little door creaked.
I'm flexing my dimples, which I definitely have on my face. Let's run down this card here. Wow. Powerful cracking of a can. Was that the Truly B-Rob? Mm-hmm. There you go. Classic B-Rob. All right. Starting off, at least on this card here, starting off is Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus the Matriarchy, Kip Sabian and Killswitch / Luchasaurus.
Yeah. So what's interesting about this match, it was supposed to be Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne versus Edge and Christian. Yeah. I'm saying that shit.
Nick Wayne hurt his little footy.
Yeah, he got injured. So Killswitch has returned and took his place.
I'm glad that he's back, though, because I feel like there was a hot minute there for a little bit where people were afraid that he wasn't going to come back at all. Because he got double pneumonia? Wasn't that what took him out?
Yeah, it was some wild shit.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, I think, leading up to, his departure and everything, there was starting to turn him. And now he's back.
Right, yeah. That they were going to have him turn on Christian.
Yeah, but it works out anyway because they kicked Christian out. So, he still has the animosity towards Christian. So it still works.
Yeah, it's still fine.
It would have been more of a babyface thing, probably, because Christian probably still would have been a bad guy, and he would have been a good guy. But now he's just a bad guy that hates the other guy.
Yeah, and I'm excited for that. I feel like they've done a decent job of building this match with all the stuff with Copeland and Christian, and on this past week's episode of Dynamite before Luchasaurus made his return, they even did a little promo segment where Christian is establishing that he is very much still a heel, but he hates the Matriarchy so much that he's willing to team up with Copeland to do it. So that's good. Still having him firmly be that character still, and it's made all the more exciting with the return of Killswitch / Luchasaurus. So
yeah,
looking forward to that match. Then we have, I'm going to really need your input on this one, B-Rob, because we have Kyle Fletcher versus Hiromu Takahashi for the TNT Championship.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is exciting. I wasn't sure if this was exciting or not.
Yeah. I will say this, though, and I guess if you listen to Didn't Get All of It Japan, we did cover the Japanese side of the Forbidden Door card. So Hiromu, he is the elite of the junior division in New Japan Pro Wrestling, for your knowledge, Noah. 5-time junior heavyweight champion, 1-time never open weight champion. And the significance behind that is there's not really too many juniors that hold the never open weight title, even though it's an open weight title, because in New Japan, they do weight classes. So that's why there's a junior heavyweight title. There's a junior set of tag team titles and things like that. So him having a never weight open title, it was kind of significant because he's a little guy in a big man league. I read that wrong. I'm sorry. Not the never open weight title, the 6-man. So like there's a 6-man title equivalent to that as well. World Tag Team League winner. There's another tournament out there for that. Best of Super Juniors winner 1, 2, 3, 4 times over. Freaking IWGP Tag Team Champion. That was the significance. He's a junior, but he was a IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team title holder. So, yeah, Hiromu is the shit.
Okay, good. I mean, like from what I understand about like current New Japan is that it tends to be held up by a lot of old guys.
I mean, kind of by that standard. I mean, just like tenure on the roster, he's not old per se, but he's been there a while. So he's done a lot of things. I just read off some of his accolades or whatever, but he is 35 years old and he is the standard bearer for their junior division.
And he can still go?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did have an injury that was pretty severe. He had a match against Dragon Lee, who is now WWE affiliated. Broke his fucking neck.
Right.
Like, yeah, I had to show you the move off air, but like he broke his neck and it was a big recovery. He wasn't himself when he came back, but he finally worked his way back to par. So he's good.
All right. Well, Kyle Fletcher is one of my favorite guys in this company, so I was probably going to be excited for this regardless.
I love Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah. He's on the like defining part of his career right now, and it's really great to see.
Yeah, I'm glad they did everything that they did with Dustin, even though I thought it was shit. But like, just to get Kyle Fletcher in this position, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Next, we have a fatal 4-way between Mercedes Moné, Alex Windsor, Persephone, and Persephone and Bozilla for the TBS Championship. I did not know who Bozilla was before this podcast, this block even, and I did some Googling, and she's shaped like a Dorito.
And that's like, when Noah says that, is like she's small from the waist down, but big all the way up. Like
she looks like, those like toys, like the wrestling toys where it's like the stretchy arms.
Mm-hmm.
She's built like that.
Stretch Armstrong?
Yeah, Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
I love that you didn't know the name of that toy. You know that guy, he stretches, his arms are strong. What's that toy called?
Yeah, I've only found out about Bozilla because of Didn't Get All of It Japan. So she is fairly new to the world of professional wrestling. I think she, don't quote me on it, but I think she was with Marigold, which is another Joshi promotion that's fairly new. And then she made the transition over to Stardom, where she is now. And here we are.
All right. Well, I guess I'll be interested to see, because I not seen any of her, so I guess I'll be interested to see what she can do. I'm, Persephone. Persephone's there.
I don't like how you said that. I need some more excitement about Persephone, because I think she got it all.
I mean, it's for people who don't know, it's just Penelope Ford.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
No. Persephone is from CMLL.
Oh, wait, what's Penelope Ford's name? Isn't it like some funky?
No, it's her name, Penelope Ford.
Is it?
This is Persephone.
Damn. I thought because she was with Megan Bain, they like changed her name to
no.
Situation.
This fatal 4-way has there's representation from different promotions. So Mercedes is AEW, Windsor is Ref Pro, Persephone is CMLL, and Bozilla is Stardom.
I've looked up Persephone.
Yeah.
How the fuck does this man think this is Penelope Ford?
I didn't Google Persephone.
She was on.
I just saw her name on the list and assumed.
Wait, so you've never seen her? You just assumed it was Penelope Ford?
Yeah.
The name start with P. They gotta be the same person. That's
tremendous.
It's okay, Noah. I'll give you a pass because you're so cute.
I can't wait till you see her and you're like, wow, I was way off.
Yeah, Matter of fact, Noah, take a minute. I'll scroll down and you can look her up real quick.
Okay.
All right. So while Noah does a little bit of research and everything, she works for CMLL, by the way, Noah. Next up,
that doesn't look like belt before. She's the one with the mask.
It
could be.
She wears it sometimes.
We don't know who's under that mask.
She doesn't wear it all the time. It's just part of her thing. But anyway, we got for the tag team titles, we have Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin versus Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood. And added, since they had the time limit draw match here on Dynamite, we have Bandito and Brody King added to the mix.
Bandito!
So we have a triple threat happening for these AEW tag titles. What you feeling, Noah? What you feeling?
That match was really good on
Dynamite.
Yes, it
was.
That match was really fucking good.
Like, we didn't want to talk about the whole Dynamite show, but the 2.5 things that was worth talking about was one of them.
Yeah. Then, like you just said, they went to like a 30-minute draw. And I feel like that's pretty common ground for FTR. Mm-hmm. But I really feel like Brodito, especially Bandito, really showed out this match.
Yeah. And it's such a piecemeal team. It is like somebody got hurt and they just filled it in. It was like, fuck it.
Yeah. Just really, really good stuff. And, then we're just adding the Hurt Business, which will also be cool. Also, I thought it was really funny. They had a backstage segment with the Hurt Syndicate and MVP, and they decided to, what do you call it? To talk about the online, hearsay of like, hey, I hear there's some drama with the Hurt Syndicate backstage. Mm-hmm. And they like asked MVP that, like, what do you have to say about that? MVP's like, nah. Nah, we're just cool. We're cool guys. Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
If you had to make a quick call, who do you think going to win that?
Probably the Hurt Syndicate, just to continue that reign. I would assume. Unless, I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't give it to Brodito, even though, like, I feel like this tag team tournament has done a really good job of kind of reinvigorating life back into the tag team division in AEW. Like, even with, like, Bandito and Brody King with having a name, Brodito, that's my favorite thing with tag team wrestling, is when they actually give the team a name instead of just, here's some guys.
And it also sounds like a good Mexican combo meal or whatever.
Yeah,
let me get the Brodito.
Sounds like it has a fluffy, like a chalupa shell or something, like some kind of flatbread. But yeah, I would assume they want to keep the momentum of the Hurt Syndicate going, unless they decided to give the titles to FTR and they can run back with the Young Bucks again. They love doing that.
Or FTR versus Edge and Christian.
Yeah.
Eventually, what's happening, obviously.
Yeah. So,
I mean, that is their send-off match, isn't it?
Probably. Yeah. Now, another one that I'm excited for, Noah, hit me with the next match.
Yeah, Kazuchika Okada versus Swerve Strickland. This will probably be really cool. I would say out of this whole card, this is probably one of the like weaker builds. Like Okada just call him a bitch, and that's really
he's like yeah, he's like, you a bitch. He's like, you know what? I want your belt now.
Yeah,
that's literally how it went.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it'll still be
feuding
cool.
over shampoo commercials. That'd be better.
What?
Anyway,
what does that mean? Yeah. So, yeah, excited for that match. That's for Okada's
Unified
belt.
Championship.
Yeah, that new thing. Then we have this was decided from a match on Collision, which was a fatal 4-way. What did they call it? The technical spectacle. Yeah.
Nigel McGuinness versus Lee Moriarty versus Hechicero versus who I'm blanking on the fourth person.
Daniel Garcia.
Daniel Garcia,
that was a match I was really excited for, and then was left kind of disappointed because it turns out having 4 guys do technical wrestling to each other is really hard to line up all those pieces to look really fluid. You could definitely tell there was some, rips in the seams of oh, that guy wasn't quite where he was supposed to be. Anyways, that being said, I still love Hechicero. I was honestly kind of rooting for him to win, even though I knew it was probably going to be Daniel Garcia or Nigel. And it turned out to be Nigel, which I was honestly kind of surprised by. I thought my most likely pick would have been Daniel Garcia, which they kind of nodded to because Nigel was like, hey, Daniel, you probably should have won this. So I want you to be ringside in support of me for this match against Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah, and I hope it's not any shenanigans involved or whatever, because this is another situation to where we had a wrestler that was cut short during his prime and never thought he would be able to wrestle again, and now here he is being able to do the thing that he loves, and he has limited matches or whatever. So I mean, I understood why they kind of gave this to him. Plus, it's in London or whatever the fuck,
right?
So, why not?
And this is for a shot at Zack Sabre Jr.'s IWGP World Heavyweight Championship.
Which he might not have too much longer.
You think because of this match or something else?
Oh, because Takeshita has won the G1 tournament, which entitles him to a shot at the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, gotcha. That's for another podcast.
Yes, listen to it on Didn't Get All of It Japan. We just talked about it.
Toni Storm versus Athena for the AEW Women's World Championship.
For the life of me, I want Athena to win.
It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna get that.
Yeah, I mean, especially in London. Well, actually, no. Tony's Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah, so never mind.
But still overseas.
It's still overseas.
This would be good for Athena. I mean, it would get her back on TV. It would already add to her acclaim. She's almost damn near 1,000-day champion, the longest reigning champion of all divisions across ROH and everything, which, fuck it. Why not?
And it's nice seeing her in a singles match on a pay-per-view. That's, big prime time slot there. I like both Tony and her a lot. So this will probably be cool.
Yeah, it won't hurt me either way. I like both of them. So whoever wins, it'd be what it be. Yeah.
And then for the AEW World Championship, we have Hangman Adam Page versus MJF, which I feel like the build to this has been good. It's been a little quicker than you would hope, I guess, because it's really it only happened within the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, and MJF has found a new way to hit his trope.
Yeah, I would say up until the last moments of last night's episode that Wednesday's episode that they kind of put the last pin in this feud leading up to this. I really liked it with Hangman tricking MJF into putting his contract title shot, cashing that in for the match at Forbidden Door. But then, as you're saying, MJF found a way to weasel his way out of that stipulation by threatening to light Mark Briscoe on fire so that Hangman would agree to the match not with the contract.
Yeah, no shit.
Once again, and this is, this is repeated a lot online, but the AEW trope of threatening murder continued. I did like the line that he said, "Oh, Hangman, you like lighting stuff on fire. I thought I'd do it too." That was pretty all right.
All right, now let's talk about this clusterfuck.
This is a whole thing. Yeah. Darby Allin, Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Will Ospreay versus Claudio Castagnoli.
Death Riders.
Death Riders plus Gabe Kidd and the Young Bucks in a lights out steel cage match, which I think I realized that the reason for the lights out is because Will Ospreay is like, I'm hurt, so they didn't clear me. So yeah, it's non-sanctioned. So if I get hurt, it's on me. Which, yeah.
Then we have Tanahashi in here.
Yeah, I was saying this in the Discord during the episode, that he moves like a action figure that only has like 4 points of articulation.
Yeah, like his knees and his body's just been busted for so long because
he's got that Matt Hardy quality of movement.
Yeah, like he's given his self to this company for so fucking long, to when they didn't have anybody to like freaking carry the company. He was the guy. He was their John Cena, for better or worse, I guess. But like it just caught up to him all of a sudden. It was just like he can't walk, he can't do a lot of shit. So I mean, this is why this is his last year. Plus, he's now the president of New Japan. So like he's gonna finish out this year and just like be strictly to his presidential duties to this company.
Yeah. So, but this is definitely going to be a train wreck. It is exciting to see Lights Out Steel Cage involving Darby Allin. I'm sure he's going to be doing something stupid.
Yeah.
So that's
like
definitely something to be on the lookout for.
So like this is what the internet has been screaming. Plus us in our Discord, which you all can be a part of by going to fatal4pod.com and signing up for our Patreon. They want Tanahashi to do the high fly flow off the cage, which I don't think he could. I mean, he could.
Wouldn't he just disintegrate?
Well, no, but this is the thing.
Just turn to dust?
But this is the thing. Look how many people you have in this match. Everybody can just get in the little dog pile like they do, and he can land on the little cushy pile of people. So he won't really hurt himself. The key is, Noah, how are you going to get his busted ass, leg ass, body, neck, back ass up the cage to jump off the motherfucker?
The thing, yeah.
That's the thing.
He needs to bend his knees to get up there, and I don't think he can do that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of the shenanigans on this card as a whole. So
it's going to be a train wreck, and it's going to be fun. Yeah. I'm excited. There's not a match on here that I'm not, excited for, except maybe for the women's Fatal 4-Way, just because there's so many people there that I'm not really too familiar with.
Yeah.
So I don't really have much.
Forward is your favorite.
Not going to live that one down. But yeah, Forbidden Door. I'm looking forward to this more so than I think the last couple pay-per-views, which turned out to be really good. But this card especially is very enticing. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And for those of you who have Patreon access, you are invited to my house to enjoy the festivities.
I don't know why the Discord is involved with that, but yeah,
that's reason enough to sign up for the Patreon.
That's right. Anyways, should we take another break?
We sure should. And when we come back, we're gonna take your questions live. Who should play Black Cat in a movie?
Sydney Sweeney.
Who's that denim wearing lady in the commercial?
That's what Cody just said.
Sweeney,
this is also how we're coming back, by the way. I always thought there was a period of time where I thought Stacy Keibler should have been Black Cat back when like Tobey Maguire was making movies.
That makes sense. Did I just pull a Noah? Did I think they were the same person?
But like today in a Tom Holland Spider-Man, who should play Black Cat?
Like Sydney Sweeney.
It can't be Sydney Sweeney.
Why not?
Because she don't look the part.
What do you mean? She looks exactly like Black Cat.
She doesn't look like Black Cat.
What's that other girl? The one. No, the one that's dressed like they had the meme. She was dressed like Gunther, Sabrina Carpenter or whatever.
Sabrina Carpenter was dressed like Gunther?
Yeah.
Was she wearing like big spandex and an overcoat?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I'm trying to think of somebody in the acting world who could do it, and I can't put my finger on it. Maybe that girl from the Deaf People movie that was also in Lock and Key.
People movie?
Yeah, she won like a fucking award for it. Who is the girl in Lock and Key? By the way, we're back if you didn't think I was serious.
Yeah.
Amelia Jones. But I think she'd probably be better Gwen Stacy. Type.
Literally type in Amelia Jones, and I'm just getting like
there you go,
random
Paul.
LinkedIn profiles. Who the fuck is Amelia Jones?
There you go, Paul.
That's great to come. That's tremendous.
Apparently in 2024, Sydney Sweeney was offered the role of Black Cat.
Oh.
Was this at the time where they didn't know if they were going to be in the MCU or not, and then they all took the movie that wasn't in the MCU, and they're like, what the hell?
Which one was that? The New Mutants?
You know what I would really like from an MCU movie? This is not hard to do. Haley Steinfeld should be in all of them as Hawkeye.
Hang on. Sydney Sweeney was already in Madam Web.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I mean, hey, man, we got the multiverse. We can do anything.
What about Jennifer Coolidge? She's an older Black Cat.
Anya Taylor-Joy, because she's in everything.
That could work.
What do you mean, what, B-Rob?
Well, hold on. I need to see the face. I'm bad at names.
Of Anya Taylor-Joy?
What the fuck I just say?
If anything, she's a face you don't forget.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's what I said. I had to see her face. I probably don't know the name. I'm looking it up now.
It's just Penelope Ford.
Yeah.
Mikey Madison would also be good.
I have face blindness, but everyone looks like Penelope Ford.
Do you think Mikey Madison would be good?
Okay, yeah.
Black Cat? Not a chance.
Yeah, why not?
You know,
just because you think she's hot, you think Livvy Dunne should be Black Cat.
That wouldn't be bad either.
You know, like when Noah was saying the thing about Penelope Ford and Persephone, I thought he was like making a comparison, like they both might be bendy because they're really flexible. That's what I thought he was going for. But
no, he thought they were the same human being.
He thought it was the same
I
person.
saw, based on the name on that sheet.
Paul,
I have to be clear.
Paul, if we could, I mean, I know you're the creative director of Fatal 4 Productions.
Don't put this shit on me.
Can we get a side-by-side for the cover art for Penelope Ford and Persephone?
No, it's got to be like something from this week.
Damn it. This is from this week.
That's what I try to do. I don't know. This is the part of the show where we're taking questions. We only do this when there's nothing to talk about. We've covered it all, but we like to do 3 segments because the fans deserve it. First question, speaking of movies, comes from Mar in the Discord. It's, what's a movie everyone loves that you hate?
Friendship.
You haven't even seen it. You don't know.
I haven't seen it. It doesn't count.
I hate it, though.
A recent example for me, and this is like, I love horror movies. Obviously, I'm very active in the Spooky Boys Discord.
Yeah, why haven't we done that yet?
I don't like the Smile franchise, and I feel like I'm crazy because like people that I follow online who I tend to, like trust and feel like I line up with opinion wise, like for their taste in movies. I see people like that, like praising the Smile franchise, and I just feel like I'm like going crazy.
Okay, I'm kind of
see something in that franchise that I don't.
Well, I'm kind of with you right now. I haven't seen the second one, but I watched the first one and I was not thrilled about it. But one of my favorite movie review podcasts, they gave their opinions and thoughts of the Smile movie, and I was like, they made it sound good, and I was like, wait a minute, is something wrong with me?
Yeah, and like there are parts of Smile too that I like. Like I like all the parts of, the pop concert, like all the concert and stuff. That part's cool. The performances are good, but just the structure of it and just like what the franchise ultimately has to say just like really rubs me the wrong way. And I don't know. I feel like and this is kind of pertinent to everyone's answers with this question, is that I feel like it's healthy to have at least one of those movies that is, like a big crowd pleaser that you just cannot understand why anyone likes. That just shows that you have taste.
Here's some taste for you, Noah. I don't like Step Brothers. I think that movie fucking sucks. I hate it.
I haven't seen it.
That's crazy.
I have not
seen it. I haven't seen it in like 10 plus years.
I love that movie.
I didn't like Anchorman either.
Oh, I liked Anchorman. I was in middle school when it came out, though. So,
and I like Will Ferrell, but like
humor.
I found that era of Will Ferrell movies, the ones that I liked were the worst ones that people didn't like. Like I love Semi-Pro. I think Semi-Pro is awesome. Blades of Glory wasn't that good, but
I love Blades of Glory.
I laughed my ass off in that film.
I love Blades of Glory.
But like Anchorman, the one that people were like, "This is it," I'm like, "Nah, it's not."
I appreciate Anchorman for its place in cinema history, but like I
what
can
is that? What's its place in cinema history?
It's a horrible movie. People like it, but like
I was Borat.
Listen though, I was in Iraq. I think help me with my timeline. When did Anchorman come out?
When you were in Iraq?
It's like 2005? 2006.
2007.
2007? All right, so I was
2003.
It was literally 2004. Stop.
2002.
All right, when?
1989.
Oh my God.
4? All right, so I was in a tour of Iraq at that point in time when we had a big service talent show to where we did Afternoon Delight and I played the flute like Ron Burgundy.
Similarly, I was in a tour of the 6th grade.
Damn, I'm getting older. I'm getting older. My son just graduated boot camp. And now I'm here giving him life advice and shit, like how to manage his money and like be a good service member and shit.
I can help him with the money problem. Send him my way.
Don't spend his money.
I'm about to buy a Final Fantasy watch. I don't need.
I've got probably multiple answers here for this question. Like, there's definitely ones that I haven't seen that I don't get the interest in. Like, I just don't care about Star Wars or Lord of the Rings.
Okay, well, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, but you not caring about Star Wars is dumb.
Like, I don't care. But as far as movies that I've seen that I don't like that were really popular, Midsommar is one that comes to mind.
Yeah, me and Noah get into this argument quite often.
I hated that movie.
I never finished it. I got like to the middle and stopped, and I was just like, nah, fuck it.
That makes me clench my fists. That
Noah is the Arthur picture.
I never seen it, but it sounds like it stinks.
It's real good. It's real good.
The sun doesn't go down. That's what freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
why
reverse.
It's good.
It's reverse Alaska.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought the sun doesn't go down in Alaska too.
No, the sun stays down in Alaska.
No, sometimes it's up all the time.
Well, it does both then. It maybe it's middle ground.
The world spins round to the right, they say.
What song is that?
It's a TNA song. You should know.
It looks like Penelope Ford, though.
Did we all give an answer?
I can't really think of anything or whatever.
Like everything.
Yeah.
What's a show you hate that everyone loves?
A show I hate that everyone loves.
Game of Thrones.
I don't think everybody loves Game of Thrones anymore.
Yeah, I got spoiled. But like people love the first season. I couldn't get through it. I watched like half of it. Tapped out. So boring.
I liked it. Fuck, I can't even think of it.
My answer is Dexter. I could not make it through.
Okay.
I could not make it through season 1.
I am currently watching Resurrection right now.
People say it's good. If you like it, it's probably great, but I will never.
Yeah, I watched it from season 1 all the way up until now. Even the little side track they did. The only thing I haven't watched of Dexter is the prequel series that they did to where he was like young and shit. But I like that stuff. And I guess like I'm on the other side to where like I didn't hate it, but like it's one of those things that probably everybody hates in hindsight now. Walking Dead, I love that shit, but a lot of people hate it now. So
first 2 seasons were great. You can stop after that.
I watched all that shit. Except for I didn't watch the Walking Dead West Coast, which is what Fear of the Walking Dead. And
the fact that had so many spinoffs is insane.
Yeah, but that was their plan for a long time because they wanted to make feature films as well. But
yeah, they scrapped that for a TV show, I think.
Yeah,
like they've already done the Rick return and all that. Fucking Rick.
Yeah, and then like I think COVID had a hand in that too. But
no, the writing of the show had a hand in that being.
Well, you're probably right.
No, you got takes on TV shows.
Not as you would think.
I got one. Fucking Letterkenny.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of
Letterkenny, dog. I was stuck in a warehouse for 12 hours a night for fucking 5 out of 7 days for damn near a year, every fucking week. And damn, all they were watching in that bitch, all 15 or however many seasons, a goddamn Kenny.
There's so many seasons.
And I was having a fucking panic attack every fucking night. Like, I almost discharged my goddamn gun in the warehouse. I was like, this shit is so fucking stupid.
I think Cody's answer was AEW Dynamite.
Yeah.
But B-Rob not saying I think you should leave just proves the point that he's pretending to hate it.
I don't think about that show. That's why I wouldn't even bring it up.
Because, yeah, you wouldn't bring it up because you love it.
Nah, I love to hate it.
Cody, what's your real answer?
I said Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
he said Game of Thrones.
Never mind. All right, that's everybody. Speaking of shows, this question comes all the way from Jason Chapa. He wants to know, what do you like more, Alien or Predator? Please disregard all Alien versus Predator movies when answering this question. Well, Jason Chapa, I've never seen a Predator.
You never seen a Predator?
Boy, you seen Jeffrey Epstein.
I haven't seen him. I don't know shit about him.
You seen Donald
I'm not
Trump.
on his list.
You've seen a lot of presidents.
I do watch the news. So.
Aliens versus Predator. Isn't that what's going on in DC right now?
Yeah. What the fuck? Someone smothered Yoda.
I tried not to spit my truly out.
Smothering Yoda definitely sounds like a euphemism for masturbating. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go smother Yoda.
I'm smothering my Yoda.
Oh, pull putt, you must.
Where the fuck did he go? I do want to watch the Predators. It doesn't appeal to me in the same way that the Alien movies
they play in Nashville
lore has.
I would say, like, I think there's the highs. I don't know. There are good Predator movies, but I'd say the bad Predator movies are worse than the bad Aliens, because the bad Aliens are at least interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't know. I don't think there's anything interesting about that Olivia Munn Predator.
I genuinely did not find any of the Alien movies to be terrible after like watching all of them and starting 3, bracing myself and my wife being like, this is supposed to be the worst one. And we watched it, and at the end, I'm like, that wasn't that bad. And the dad from A Night at the Roxbury was in it.
Like the compositing on the xenomorph in that movie is really bad. Like the way it moves around those tunnels just looks like shit. But that, like, the prison planet, pretty cool.
Yo, the damn xenomorph and the Alien Earth series, yo, that shit is creepy as fuck.
Can't wait.
I swear to God, Noah, I thought you said Livvy Dunne Predator, and I was like, you do know who that is.
No.
And I'm now realizing that Olivia Munn and Livvy Dunne.
People.
That
very different, like Penelope Port and who the fuck ever they said.
Persephone. Yeah, Olivia Munn Predator, that was 2018. Yo, that movie was a fucking fever dream.
Jeez.
Olivia Munn Predator, isn't his name Aaron Rodgers?
Hello.
Oh, no.
I think that's accurate, though, right?
For just mind-numbing shenanigans, outside of the first Predator movie, you know, that's where you go with that franchise. But like, if you want like depth and more enjoyment, I would say go with the Alien franchise. I think more about the Alien films than I do the Predator films or whatever. But like, if I just want some like Expendables level carnage bullshit or whatever, I will watch a Predator film.
Except if I want for Prey, though. Prey is like really
is good,
and it's super good. It's
Prey
like,
is good.
Might be like number 2 best Predator alongside the first one. It's so good.
You're right. Prey is real good. I kind of feel like it's almost his own thing or whatever. And then isn't the person that or the crew that did Prey is doing this new Predator film?
Yeah, they're doing Badlands. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I am interested at least to see what Badlands is going to turn out to be. But it's like they're doing too much. Because like the whole thing of the Predator was like, hey, trial by fire and shit. We drop you off on the planet, you hunt, you prove that you're the elite, and then you come home. Now they just like the whole planet will fucking kill you.
Yeah,
the trees are alive.
But also, along with this question, they're introducing alien stuff into like just a normal ass Predator movie, because there's like in the trailer there was a Weyland-Yutani robot.
Yeah.
So
also,
isn't Weyland-Yutani also in the fuck is that movie with Harrison Ford that I haven't seen? Not Indiana Jones, the other one.
Blade Runner?
Is Blade Runner also tied to that lore?
No, I don't think
it's
so.
Not?
No.
I thought it was. I have an idea for a new Blade Runner.
Yeah, Blade Runner is like high future shit.
Yeah, but so is Alien.
Yeah, but there's not any, xenomorphic life.
Yeah. This is not like
Alien. There's no aliens.
It's like more robot than anything.
Yeah. They go to Mars, but they ain't no aliens up there.
Yeah. That's more like Total Recall territory, I guess.
No, the logo for Weyland-Yutani's in Blade Runner.
What?
I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't know. We'll talk about that another time. We need to get. What the fuck is Tyler?
Maybe
we have
it's
a
not.
movie
I should
talk.
probably watch this shit and figure it out. Side note, I think people are too harsh on movies. Like, do you ever feel that way that like no one's capable of saying it was just okay or fine? It always has to be the worst thing ever or the best thing ever, and you always have to rank things in an order of like this one was the best and this one is the worst, as opposed to being like some of them are good and some of them are just not as good.
I mean, yeah, that I think that's a rational line of thought, but like today, I guess the point that you're making, everybody is like extreme about shit. It's like, no, if you don't like this one, then you full of shit, and this is the definitive and all. Nah, like,
everyone's got to have a take, but like the Terminator movies, I can happily say that some of them are not as good as other ones, but I don't think any of them are bad necessarily.
Yeah, I just like that shit.
I see where. Hang on, go finish your thought.
I think like if I had to rank them, which I don't, I'd probably put maybe Genesis at the lowest end. But I think the first 15 minutes of Genesis are like top tier film. And I think Emilia Clarke was an excellent Sarah Connor. So like, can't hate that movie. It's just parts of it are so awesome. And that's the way I feel about Alien. Like I saw the Prometheus sequel, the Alien, was it Covenant?
Mm-hmm. Prometheus, Covenant.
Yeah. Covenant rules.
Yeah. Does it?
Yeah.
Everyone
Covenant
says it's
and
bad.
Prometheus are great.
Everyone says Covenant's bad. I remember seeing it in theaters and being like, okay. I was annoyed that they like wrote off the Prometheus girl so quickly. But that was it.
Though.
Mm-hmm. He's a
But
robot.
I love the Prometheus shit. That was great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the fucking complaint people have about aliens, like, oh, these scientists are so dumb. Who cares?
It's a movie.
It's not Dr. Fauci and Bill Nye. It's dopes that are sent on like interplanetary alien expeditions. Who cares if they're fucking stupid?
Yeah.
By the way, the what you were talking about with Blade Runner, Paul, is that both of those movies are directed by Ridley Scott, and
nailed it.
As a nod, he put in that like the Tyrell company, which is in Blade Runner, might be a competitor to Weyland-Yutani. It's not necessarily these movies are in the same universe, but like a little like, hey, I directed both these movies, so here's a little thing.
Very much they will be if we want them to be.
Yeah, you could. Because, like, I mean, that's like kind of the basis for this TV show is just like all these competing companies over the technology and all the other bullshit.
Yeah, the TV show is cool because it's not like, oh no, an alien's on Earth. The alien being on Earth is like the last on the list of important things happening in the show.
Yeah.
Which is great. I think that's the best part. It's like, yeah, all this stuff's happening. Also,
and
there's
aliens around.
Fucking aliens around, I guess. We should probably do something about that. Great show. Love that show.
Yeah, and Paul, like, why are we talking about this or whatever? Because I think I threw something out there because, like, I wanted to watch these in, like, timeline order or whatever, and you were saying something about, like, this TV show is not really canon to...
I heard it's not canon to certain parts of it. I'm not going to bother even trying to figure that shit out. It's all canon to me. Sorry, it's Alien. It's all canon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to watch all them shits in, like, timeline order.
Even all of Terminator's canon. It's just different timelines.
Canon.
Fucking canon, people. That was a nifty little sidetrack. Last question. Back to wrestling. This is a wrestling show. Which wrestler would have been better in a different era? Any wrestler, whether good or bad, that would have been super over in a different era or time period. This is from Geeky Enigma.
Chelsea Green in the Divas era.
I think that's a solid answer.
She's good now too, though. I mean,
she's great.
Yeah. I'm just saying, but that's just thinking about that. That's
but
all.
Yes, you're right.
I think you could have dropped CM Punk in any era from like 91 and beyond. No problem.
I think like from 81 and beyond, honestly.
Probably.
What if Ice Train took on the Strowman Express?
Rest in peace, Ice Train.
Rest in peace, Ice Train.
I mean, if we're looking at people today that we could drop somewhere else, I feel like 2000 SmackDown could have used an LA Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they had a Mr. Kennedy, but that guy like shit the bed so bad. I don't think LA Knight would not have shit the bed in that time period, and he would have stood out in an era where they desperately needed somebody.
Ooh, know what would be fun? We take Darby Allin and put him like at the height of ECW.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think he would stand out there.
But
I think he would just be part of it.
What with your Sandmans and your Ravens?
You have all of that. Like right now he stands out because that's not what's going on.
Mm-hmm. But it still would be kind of cool, whatever. I mean, like you could put him with Raven, or he could be, him and Spike Dudley could do some weird ass shit.
I think the Sandman would fit in really well today. Every time Adam Pearce says, I need a drink, he should show up after doing a Metallica entrance for 5 minutes.
Yeah, he would
and
show
hand
up.
him a single beer.
He would open, not only would he open the drink, he would bang it on his head, then hand it to him.
Yeah. I would like that a lot, actually.
What if the Forgotten Sons were around during WrestleMania 8?
No.
What a weird tag team to even think of. Just proving their name in general.
I was trying to think of like
Wait. Can you name the Forgotten Sons?
No.
Hang on. Jackson
No. Jackson Ryder.
Jackson Riker. And Cutler James.
There's one more. There's one more.
There's a third?
It was three of them.
Forgotten Son?
It was a gunner from TNA, remember?
I thought that was one of them. I thought that was Jackson Riker.
Oh, yeah, that's Jackson Riker. You're right. So
hell yeah, I'm fucking right. I know my Forgotten.
But like I know who they are, but like I don't.
Was it
remember
one of the Forgotten Sons from Sanity?
No, because you're thinking of the Wolfgang guy. He looks like him though.
No, I'm not. I know who Wolfgang is.
He looks like him.
No, it was Wesley Blake. He was part of the Alexa Bliss tag team.
Yes. So Wesley Blake, Gunner and Sam. He's in TNA right now. That's why I know.
That's okay.
So
Steve Cutler.
Yeah,
I almost got it.
yeah.
I think
Wait, Wesley Blake works at NXT right now, according to his Wikipedia.
Probably backstage.
It says he's
coach.
a producer for NXT, which explains why it fucking sucks.
That you watch every.
Oh yeah, he was married to Sarah Lee. Rest in peace.
The cake lady?
Yeah, so she makes delicious cakes.
No, she had like a horrible accident.
Tough enough.
I think it was a car accident, and it not good.
Yeah, the diabetes kicked in.
I don't think she had diabetes.
I think
From all the
she
cakes.
killed her.
From all the
killed. She killed herself, Paul.
Oh no!
Well, that's even worse.
She
I
put
feel
it.
like an asshole now.
She smothered herself in the cake.
Jesus Christ.
So you see, I stopped. B-Rob, let the record show B-Rob kept going.
B-Rob kept going, and I didn't edit it out.
Hey, she's dead.
That whole story sucked. Well, that was sad stuff.
Sorry. Cake and peace.
I think one of my answers to this question is it'd be really interesting to think what would have happened if there was like a very brief window where WWE started to bring in these like indie stars, but they just didn't know how to use them and they did nothing. And guys like Cassius Ohno and like Colt Cabana and Low-Key and these guys like before the Daniel Bryans and the CM Punks of the world really like took over and like honestly changed the game. It would be interesting to see if they had just like moved their era to some of them just a couple of years later, and how differently.
Yeah, Claudio Castagnoli. I wonder how that would have worked out.
Probably the same.
I mean, he was there for a long time, but
and they did shit.
I wonder where a Necro Butcher would have fit in during the Attitude Era.
No.
What do you mean no? Like I know he's a problematic dude, but like wrestler wise,
I mean, he did. I don't know. I knew of ECW. I didn't watch a lot of it, but like he wasn't around that. No way.
Necro Butcher? No, he's ROH.
Okay.
I don't know. This is tricky. What about ladies? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
who's snacking? What are you doing? Having a fucking bag of
I'm
chips?
just really digging into those beaver nuggets.
All that talk of Sarah Lee got him hyped for cakes. He's digging through a fucking box of cakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess.
Jesus,
I mean, Scarlett would have been perfect for the Attitude Era.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But I think that's kind of her character now anyway. I had this question. I think I asked us before, but it wasn't on the show. Everyone always asks, like, who's the best wrestler never win the world title? And it's always like Ted DiBiase and Shelton Benjamin and like that sort of shit.
Razor Ramon.
Yeah. Who is the worst wrestler to win the world title?
Jack Swagger.
The Great Khali.
Jinder Mahal.
I would say I feel like the easy answer was Jinder Mahal.
I think this whole thing was positive so he can say Jinder Mahal.
But like of all the people that should have never ever touched the world title versus the people who should have and never got to. Like the list of worst world champions is pretty significant.
Yeah, cuz like you took the chance on that person over somebody who legitly deserved that shit.
Remember when Damian Sandow won the Money in the Bank and they gave him the chocolate briefcase?
I wanted him to win the world title.
He would have been a great answer for this.
Yeah.
Especially because he stopped that guy from doing something nice before alcohol class. Another reason B-Rob should watch I Think You Should Leave Again.
I don't know. This might be a controversial opinion. I don't think there's ever been a bad WWE champion.
That is a controversial opinion.
There have been bad reigns.
No, Vince was fitting at the time.
Right. Like there have been bad reigns for sure. But like I'm scrolling through this list of WWE champions right now, and there's nobody on here that I don't think like either deserved it or had an interesting run or there's some kind of significance to it. I mean, granted, I've never seen a fucking Buddy Rogers match or a Stan Stasiak match, so I'm talking like Hogan and on. But I will stand to this day that the Jinder Mahal title experiment was not a bad one.
It killed the live audience. There was none by the time he lost the title.
Nah,
SmackDown was selling like a quarter of the building.
nah, fuck that. It was.
What do you mean, fuck that? That's what was happening.
So what? It didn't make you or lose you any money. So fuck it.
I know. I didn't go to any of those shows. I saved money, but like neither did anyone else. It killed their live business.
It was all right.
It was like 5 months long. It was
Yeah.
interesting. It was surprising. It was different.
Yeah, I liked it for that aspect of it.
I liked his matches with Orton.
Mm-hmm.
Say what you want, but
Yikes.
I liked
Everyone's
it.
saying horrible things right now. B-Rob with the Sarah Lee, but mostly the Jinder Mahal talk.
Now, World Championship, I would say Great Khali is probably the answer there. But even then, it's like, I get why they gave it to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just more in hindsight because he became a joke. And
Okay.
Forever
Let's
holding that belt upside down.
Let's go back to the origin question of who was the best to never win the world title without naming the standard answers.
Okay, I've got one.
Me too.
Ken Shamrock.
Ooh, I do like
I
it.
think Ken Shamrock was incredibly underrated. And he may be someone that maybe was just in the wrong era.
Too soon?
Yeah. Like, either too soon or too late, because I think he would have done really well in the early 90s. And I think he would have been amazing in the 2000s.
I mean, like,
his downfall was that he got caught up in like the shitty Attitude Era, like over the top storylines that kind of drove him out of the business.
Yeah, he didn't like that shit.
He didn't like the sister stuff. And like, if he had just been a more serious character in a different era, I think he would have been one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, it's like him and Steve Blackman. I kind of put those in the same line. I'm not saying that Steve Blackman should have got a world title, but like those characters at least.
Steve Blackman had one of the best theme songs in wrestling history. No question.
Probably.
Here's my answer. Shane McMahon.
Fuck you.
Oh.
At some point, should have been WWE champion.
Nah.
Even briefly.
I ain't down with that, but I can see it though.
But
I mean,
when,
his dad.
though?
I don't know.
Like, that's the thing is like, I don't necessarily disagree, but I can't think of a time where the Shane character was at that level.
I guess. I mean,
maybe
the invasion
like,
era would have been interesting, but Austin was healthy the whole time, so you couldn't do it.
Like maybe the best in the world shtick. Like, honestly, towards the end there, it might have been kind of funny if he just like booked himself into a championship match and won it.
Yeah,
I also think there's plenty of times that Shane McMahon should have been around and he hasn't been around. Like, it bums me out that he's not around today because I think he's a solid character.
He tried. Then he was like, fuck this.
Of like all the McMahon family drama, he was never the one to catch any of it because he's just like, I'm out.
Dude went started a whole nother company in China somewhere and just like was thriving. Then he got pulled back into this shit.
Blew his fucking legs out just like his dad.
Hell yeah. Like father, like son. We quad ass boy.
Wait, who else? You guys, only Cody and I have answered.
I can't even really think of nothing.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have enough experience to be confident.
It's unfortunate like Christian won the world title because he would have been a good answer.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I was like, wait a minute.
And I almost could say like you could make the argument that he probably never should have been world champion, but I liked his title run a lot. Especially when him and Orton just kept like stealing it from each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People hated that at the time though, and I'm like, no, this is good.
Oh, I got one.
Did they? I remember
people fucking hating it.
The one bright side on SmackDown at that time. They were having great matches.
I got one. And I'm only thinking this before the point to where it just got stupid.
Don't you say BFAB.
No. R-Truth.
Yeah, there was a time where he probably should have won it. It'll never happen now.
No. Mm-mm. But like the feud leading up to Cena, that dude, he was doing some masterful heel shit. He was when John Morrison left the first time or whatever. He was the one that injured him and put him out. You remember when he blew the cigarette smoke on him and everything, and like he was just like a badass fucking heel. He was legit. And then he started doing the stupid ass little Jimmy shit, which kind of killed it or whatever. But like up until that point, he could have been a world champion.
This answer would have been a lot better in like 2003 or 4, where it's like a lot of these people eventually did win the world title, but like you could have been like Rob Van Dam should have been fucking champion and Triple H should have never beat him. Or like in 2002, you could have made an argument that Bubba Dudley should have won the fucking title. Like there was a brief period where Bubba Dudley was white hot on Raw.
These were times like that I were not watching wrestling.
Anyway, now he hosts a fucking podcast like a loser. Speaking of losers, we didn't get all of it, folks. But most of us will try again next week. Thank you for listening. Sign up for the Patreon. Give us your money. And, I don't know. Tune in next week. We'll be back to talk about Forbidden Door and all the other stuff that happens. Maybe Stephanie Vaquero will get booked on a pay-per-view. B-Rob will be typing and snacking.
Rest in peace, Sarah Lee.
You've been listening to a Fatal 4 podcast. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcasts and visit fatal4pod.com for more episodes, merchandise, and info on the Patreon.
Damn. R.I.P. Regis Philbin. I had no idea.